So we're jumping back in where things have just been happening. Um, I feel obligated since it's been a little bit. I feel obligated to kind of go through and see what everyone's been doing. Um, Light Runner is suspicious about Frond because of all the cats, Frond has been causing the most issues. Um, Frond is very jealous of Timestar um, because Timestar is mates with U Creek, and U Creek was her very close friend. Same with the fact that Tribe Dapple, one of her former friends as well, was killed very recently, very soon after joining the clan. So Frond is not in a good headspace. She was passed up for deputy, I think, twice. Um, and she thinks she deserved the position more than Timestar and more than Bubblemoth. And because of that, she's not having a very good time. She's kind of being a little sneaky on the side. She took Spire Ear as a mate, despite not knowing him very well. I think mainly to either get back at or make U Creek jealous. Whether it's working or not, I can't say, but I know U Creek and Timestar have been having their own issues. U Creek and Timestar had a very big fight recently, seeing as she became leader, and they don't spend as much time together, and U Creek just is the type who wants to be very close to whoever he's with, and Timestar is juggling so much after like recent events. So she's having trouble as well, and it's just been a whole situation, especially with there's so many like young cats right now, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's it, yeah. And then the new group of loners I joined right now, that's also a lot, and I think she's just got a lot on her plate, and U Creek is understanding, but it's like he wants to be with someone who he could spend time with. And so they're I think they're kind of in a bad spot right now. I think everybody's kind of in a bad spot right now. And everyone's kind of just struggling with how they're handling everything. I'm trying to get the apprentices caught up, but it seems like all the warriors are having such issues that it's like they just want to train, and the warriors are having their own struggles. Large dog. We're not. We already had Chivedapple die to a dog and Crowstar. We're not proceeding unless we're absolutely sure. Because I'm not taking chances. Not with the dogs. If I was confident enough that they could fight it off, I would have. Thunderpath. Not today. Not with the children. Not with Light Runner. Root and Arch are some of the new ones. Slightly low. We need to get some of this experience up. So U Creek. I don't want to send him with Frond because I feel like that's just. I feel like Frond is just doing things that she shouldn't be. It's just making problems. Let's go with Bumblemoth. I think the two of them can spend some time together. Patrol. U Creek is doubting his now? The patrol starts doubting Bumblemoth's ability as the clan deputy. Performs. Okay. I feel it's odd that U Creek would think such a thing, because U Creek seems to. I mean, despite everything, I feel like U Creek has a good head on his shoulders. And he supports Timestar. They might be having issues, but he supports Timestar. So I don't think he would question her decisions so obviously. Yeah, let's do 4 cat patrol seems good. I do need to start sending out smaller ones just to get more experience, but sometimes it is easier to, and I feel better about sending larger ones out. Snip Lilac is one of the newer ones, so is Arch. Ghost Stories. I'm surprised. Fire Ear seems the type to kind of get distracted. Seedfoot. There's so many younger ones that it's like I really need to get in and start figuring out like what their personalities are, because we got the new loners too. You know what? I haven't done random in a while. 3 of them. Rogue. Cover. Proceed. Eel Holly got a scar. I feel like Eel Holly and Chived Apple, when Chived Apple was alive, I think they kind of went against the grain by taking a clan name instead, and I don't think Frond was very appreciative of that. Considering Chived Apple was killed, I also don't think Frond was very happy about that either. But I think Eel Holly is very quickly assimilating. Where's Eel Holly? Gossiping. Ambitious. I think she's gonna do well. Root, I don't know too much about, but I think Root is adventurous, yeah. I trust the new group. I think I'm losing trust in Fran. I think Light Runner is definitely suspicious. And considering they're kind of similar, I feel like that's saying a lot. So let's... I don't have many amazing options here. That's quite a team. Practice teamwork, great speakers, but no one's a really good teacher, really. Old rival. Sure. Rond is really picking fights this time. I mean, that sounds like her, but I just find that wild. Light Runner's nervous. I think she's watching Frond, definitely. Excited. Her ears thinking about love. I feel so bad, because I think Frond just took him to make Ukreek jealous, and I think he's a lot of love to give. Spire Ear. He's definitely moving on up there in terms of, like, being one of my favorites. Organizing herbs. Grooming. Yeah, Flipped Apple hasn't done much. I think Flipped Apple has kind of accepted that being a leader or being a deputy is just not in her future. And I think she's kind of putting her energy towards teaching mainly. And I think that's good. Passing around the younger cats. Bumblemoth, yeah. Ever since Crowstar died, I think Bumblemoth is really having a hard time. Talking with Spire Ear. That would be an interesting conversation. I feel like the two of them are probably pretty close. They usually hang out a lot. Curious about other clans. Gathering deathberries. Deepsea, what are you doing? That makes me wonder. Wants to be chosen as the new deputy. When do you not want to be chosen as the new deputy? Fran gives me bad vibes. Like, at first I thought she was pretty chill, but no, she's getting progressively worse. Thinking about kits. Lycan Apple hasn't done much either. We need to kind of delve into her, too. Think of their life choices. You got that look in your eye that says that. Looking around camp. Yeah, Vinepaw, I feel like, is, with such a big family, I feel like Vinepaw is definitely struggling. Insecure. Because I know she struggled to get a catch last time. And I think she just wonders, like, how she can measure up to the rest of her family. Gossiping. Yeah, your mentor is Frond. I'm not surprised. Don't ruin this child, Frond. Doesn't want to become a warrior yet. Spending a lot of time with Parsley Paw. Isn't that your sibling? Yes, it is. They're just a big group. I feel like they're very close. Listening stories about Bright. I feel like Snip Lilac and Goosehair might be related. They look very similar to each other. So Goosehair might have told her about her. Malpaw. Oh, you're actually listening this time. Okay. Progress. Talking to themselves. I don't know too much about Arch yet. Troublesome, that's pretty much it. But Root is watching over the kits. I think Root's doing her best. Eel Holly. I do really like Eel Holly. I think she's really making an effort to, you know, get assimilated. I appreciate that. Okay, so Sparkpaw lost their tail to an otter. That's like the second otter we've experienced so far. Trains with their mentor. Not a whole lot happening right now. I really just want to get this experience up. Because I feel like the more there are, the harder it's going to be. So I might have to start sending 2s out again. Oh, it's leaf fall. I really like the background for the leaf fall. Where is... Oh, it's getting so... There's growing to be so many that you can't see all of them at once. Oh, Sparkpaw. Poor Sparkpaw. Let's see. Very low, average, high. Okay. Sparrow, you could take the children out. Scent of a fox. Wow. Look at that dream team. Let's see. Flipped apple. My go-to babysitter, I'm sorry. Dopa notices the patrol is following the exact rules. Dopa. Everyone just ignores Dopa. Let's see. Dopa. Yeah, strict. Sounds about right. Let's just ignore Dopa. Let's see. All of them are so low. Except for Time Star. Let's put Time Star and Bubble Moth together. They can enjoy some time. They deserve everything. They deserve the world. They have so much. They're struggling so much. Let's see. Going out in 2s. Patrol has a disagreement. I don't think Seedfoot is gonna be much help. Or, okay. I like when they surprise me. That's fine. Sniff Lilac and U Creek. I think that's Sniff Lilac. Oh, don't tell me that they're almost identical. Root. They're nearly identical. That is so funny. Let's do, yeah, Frond. And Arch, I think. Comes across a rogue. Finally leaves. Gives Frond a scar. Oh my god, Frond, what did you do? God. Wow, you're really turning into a villain, aren't you? You know, let's send the twins out. Kitty Pet is interested in clan cats. Great speaker, formerly a loner. Ooh, that's our first kitty pet. Juliet. Aw, that's cute. Looks like Crowstar, actually. Oh, it is. Okay, yeah, you do very much look like Crowstar. That's different. Okay. Okay, I'm down with that. Let's just make things even. We'll do 3 and 3. But I feel like Frond, yeah, Frond is causing issues. Interesting, like it's. Wow, you have a kitty pet right there, and you're like, nah, man, I'm not doing that. Let's see. Talking with Root, new friend maybe. Root, what do you like? Thinks they're going crazy. Oh, that's always a good thing, you know. I feel like Time Star is definitely considering her relationship with U Creek. Having a hard day. You don't deserve it. You're a good boy. Nervous. Gossiping. Don't get excited for. Oh. Maybe the new member, because they are older. Sassy. Has to go on a patrol. Was given a prophecy by Shadefish. What's the prophecy? Now I'm curious. Shadefish, what did you do? Curious of who inspired. Let's see. Don't do that. That's sad. I wish you're still alive too, man. Like, God. That is so sad. I don't like that. That is sad. Oh, where were we? Deep Seed. I'm wondering what the prophecy is. Decorating their nest. That scar is really... doesn't flatter you. Dreaming about being leader. Bit sneaky. I feel like he could be a good leader. Spend time alone. I honestly haven't looked at pairing up any cats in a while. I should probably do that. Vinepaw is struggling because I feel like you're gonna become a warrior very soon. I don't know. I feel like Lycandapple is a good mentor. I just feel like Lycandapple is not very personable, and I think that's what Vinepaw really needs. Angsty. You look angsty, man. Oh yeah, your mentor is Frond. Makes sense. Dopaw, you need to calm down, really. This whole group of apprentices just has such different personalities, and I really like it. Another scent of a fox? Are you kidding me? Mr. Interested in herbs. Or Sparkpaw. Thinks they're going crazy. Why? I don't like when they do that. That gives me a bad feeling, like something's gonna happen. Eel Holly. I wonder... Oh, wow. There's so many options now. I haven't looked at them in a while. I feel like I should look at the younger group. I have so many she-cats in here. Where's the... Who was I looking at? Okay, yeah, Seedfoot. I feel like Deepseed definitely wouldn't take a mate. Like, he just doesn't strike me as the type. Look at how many of these are she-cats. There's so many. Literally, Deepseed is the only male, and all the rest are females. That is so funny. Tornswoop. I think Tornswoop is around the same age, if I'm not mistaken. That could be something. Yeah, I think it's the same with Lycandapple. It's like all females. None of them really jump out at me. Like, I feel like, Seedfoot and Scorch Jump. Definitely, I feel, would get very close. I mean, they're still pretty young, too. But, Tornswoop is 22. Yeah, it's not a big gap. Seedfoot, Tornswoop. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Nothing wild. They needed more peace. Light Runner! Light Runner! Oh my god! Light Runner! Light Runner, what happened? Frond, what did you do? Frond! Frond, what did you do to her? What did you do? Oh my god. Deepseed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Light Runner. In an accident. Are you sure it was an accident? Molepaw tried to convince Tornswoop to run away together. Molepaw and Tornswoop? Tornswoop. I think she's a little old for you. Just a little bit. But, my god. Light Runner. I don't like this. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And I kind of have a sneaking suspicion as to what happened, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Doesn't give me good vibes. I could restart so that Light Runner wouldn't be dead, but I feel like that was a long time coming, and I'm interested to see where that leads. Seedfoot. Seed. I'm not necessarily in shock, but it's like, god, that was fast. And I feel like Frond definitely did not make herself look good. Sparkpaw's life of the patrol. Makes sense. But god, Light Runner. Root. Why? There's a lot of warnings. I'm thinking that the prophecy that Deep Seed mentioned, or that I read about with Deep Seed, I feel like that might have something to do with them, with Frond. The only thing is that, like, we were too late to do anything. I don't even think we could have done anything, because Light Runner was watching Frond, and she was like, she was definitely suspicious of her, and I feel like that kind of ended up taking her life. I mean, I could be totally wrong, but comes across a road. We're not going to proceed. Not with 2 kids. But I feel like it was just not a good setup. And with that, I feel like something is definitely off. Something is definitely off. Seems to be picking on the other cats. Yeah, Arch kind of gives me the vibe. I think Arch is really troublesome. Yeah, probably causing trouble for the others. Parsley Daisy. That's a name? I'm loving these, like, odd names. I think they're so fun, but Parsley Daisy is a little bit of an odd one. Let's go. Thunderpet. We're not gonna proceed. We're not in a right position to do that right now. Sent a fox. Mine's fine. Oh, they had cubs too. No, that's for the best man. What is it with the ghost stories? But, God. Light Runner, that was one of the first. Large dog. Nope, we're not doing that. Nope. Not today. Make a good day. Lazy. I feel like Dew Creek might have spoken to Time Star and actually. I think he broke it off. I feel like they're taking a break, if that's the right way to say it. I think Dew Creek needs some separation for a bit. And you can imagine that Torn Swoop is probably not Torn Swoop. Why did I think Torn Swoop? Probably very quickly broke it up with Spire Ear because of it. Curly Pot advice. Yeah, they just lost their mother. I feel really bad. Nervous. Parsley Daisy. He just became a warrior. Vinenet is at least getting a little more confident, and I good speaker, like insecure and a good speaker. Could be developing some skills. But I feel like everything seems normal, but I feel like Light Runner's death was way too convenient. This is the elders. I'm sorry I'm speeding through everything, but I feel like that was just way too convenient. I think we're going to end it there because I think we have kind of a weird situation right now. Like, that seemed way too convenient and I don't trust it. And that prophecy, I feel like that has something to do with it. So, until next time.